Do not ignore the red flag. We do not need to be friends. This is my life. Do you know who I am? Life tip, prioritize yourself. Biggest lesson of 2024. This is what it is and you gotta eat that.
She really the latest girl. She really my favorite girl. I love it the way you twirl.
What's up YouTube, it's Nikki and welcome back to my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me / girl talk. I feel like, you know, I really be enjoying talking to y'all and y'all be wanting more girl talk, so you ask, I deliver. But just finished doing my hair. It's giving real cutesy, very much natural, very much girly. You know, I wanted this to be a little bit more like tight. I like when my ponytails are tight and like snatched. This camera, I have the Sony ZV, I think it's a Sony ZV-1, and it has like the soft like skin effect or whatever. I feel like you can't really see like the blemishes on my face. Like you kind of can, but like. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing like a calm little everyday makeup or whatever. I'm about to film some videos, so you know, I'm gonna talk to y'all while I get ready. I'm not doing nothing crazy, so you know. There's some topics that I want to talk about in this video. I kind of want to make this like a little series talking about, you know, just girl talks. Like you guys always ask me for more girl talks, and I have a list of topics that I want to like, you know, touch on, but I'm gonna see what I'm gonna like talk about in this video. Listen, I hope this lighting is good, but yeah, I'm gonna be talking about a few different topics. Basically, how to become an it girl, like how to really step into your true self and upgrade your life. It's given 2024 is about to be fourth quarter, like playtime is over, and I'm not gonna say I'm the most experienced. I'm only 23, okay? Like I'm literally only 23 years old, but I'm just gonna be sharing you guys like some of my opinions from my point of view. You know, ever since I've like started to like really reflect and like change certain things about my life, I definitely have seen a difference, and I feel like I am more happier. Like, but I feel like with that, not only does it come maturity, it just comes with like with growth and age. Like the older you get, the more you're exposed to stuff, the more you've experienced different things, like you learn stuff. That's why, like, bro, I know growing up, like listening to your parents, it's like, but they really know best, you know, unless your parents is like just toxic, but they might not, you know, say it in the best way or whatever, but they know a lot more than we do, so you know. But anyways, if this video is all over the place, whatever, I have a lot to say, okay? But what should I talk about first? It's like a list of things, but I don't know what I want to start with. Let's start with fake friends. I've touched on this very long ago because I kind of stopped doing girl talks. I'm gonna try to bring them back, y'all. But yeah, let's get into like the toxic and the fake friends. So for starters, because we've all been there, I feel like number one, do not ignore the red flag. Like if you feel a certain way about somebody and questioning stuff about, does this girl want to be me? Like, are you trying to, you know, you ever have that one friend that just like want to copy everything you do, or like say little remarks and it's just like, you know, or a friend that feels like she's in competition with you. Like, girl, what? That I cannot stand. Like, it should be no reason why you feel like we're in competition with each other. If my light makes you feel like you gotta be in competition, baby, we do not need to be friends. Like, I cannot be friends with people who are insecure and don't know their worth. A lot of people take you talking about yourself or like sharing your blessings or whatever. This is why I be saying don't block your blessings. But a lot of people take like, you know, you just talking about regular stuff as like you bragging or da-da-da, and it's like, I thought we was friends. There should be no reason why you feel like you're in competition with your friend. Like if she has something that you don't, okay, like that's perfectly fine. It doesn't have to be, I'm gonna put y'all right here, but it doesn't have to be a race of who does this the best or who does this first. You have this, I don't, so I wanna, like, it should never be like you feel like your friend has a one-up on you. Like if you feel like that, you need to look within yourself. Like you probably struggle with confidence, and that's something else we're gonna get into. And it's crazy because somebody like me, like I've learned so much over the years, because I've had friends that like I definitely like looked at like I've had somebody told me out of their mouths that they were jealous of me, and I'm thinking like, oh, you know, you just want what I got or whatever. No, baby, she was actually jealous of me, like literally jealous, and we are no longer friends. Like, fuck that bitch. But I really ignored the signs, like, because I'm such like a kind, forgiving person. Like, that's why I said number one, do not ignore the red flags, because I promise you, holding on to friends like that is what's gonna hold you back. Personally, me, I feel like I'm getting too old for the petty games, for the drama. If you don't have genuine intentions, if you don't have a pure heart, stay away from me. Like, I generally do not have time to be guessing, is this person really my friend? It should really be none of that. And it might be hard to tell, but I promise you, trust trust yourself. Because every time I felt the way, baby, I was never wrong. I just tried to ignore it. And when you ask God for a sign and he gives it to you, listen. Maddie, I probably gonna be in my comments talking about smut. Y'all, I have many more friends that I fell out with than just one person, okay? Like, but yeah, the fake friends, like, I can't. And I feel like now that I am older and I have experienced, you know, certain things with different females or male, not even just females, males too, because baby, I've had my fair shares with friendships, okay? I feel like if the friendship feels one-sided, that should tell you something as well. Also, like, if somebody's not showing you that they value your friendship, not to say that like they're not doing everything under the sun for you, because at the end of the day, we're adults, we all have our own lives, we all, you know, like if we don't talk for however many, that is perfectly fine. Like I am not a friend that, a high maintenance friend, there we go. I'm not a high maintenance friend. Like we do not have to talk every single day for me to know that like we're still good. But if somebody is really not willing to like talk out their issues, or they just start moving weird or whatever, like stuff like that, I cannot stand. Like I know a lot of people now is like normalizing this whole ghosting and like cutting people off out of nowhere, and like, you know, after giving somebody time and time, chance after chance, okay, understandable. But for people to just like snap their fingers and just be done with a whole friendship, I will never understand that. I knew I wasn't bugging. This light was mad like white. But yeah, someone like me, I am very forgiving, but like just a normal conversation for a disagreement or a misunderstanding or a miscommunication or something, you know, like if I feel like if a friend doesn't even like give you that, they don't value the friendship. And if they don't value the friendship, why the fuck should I? I've gotten hurt by so many people that literally just cut me off for no reason. Mind you, I'm thinking shit was sweet, like, but like to not even have a conversation or to not even let somebody know something that they're doing is bothering you or whatever, like that I don't understand. But also at the same time, the whole like toxic friends, like I can't do the toxic relationship. The arguing and then we're good and then we're beefing and then now we're good but then we're beefing. Y'all normalize that way too much in friendships. Like I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen people that I'm not friends with anymore, their other friends like arguing every single day, and it's like, yeah, that was a red flag already. Like the fact that you argue with all your friends every day and I'm good. Like me, I should not be arguing with a friend as if you're my nigga. Like, are we fucking? I'm confused. Like, that's another thing that I genuinely don't understand. Like, I don't know. Like, personally, me, I value my friends so close to my heart. You know, like, I love all my friends hands down. But I feel like people don't be understanding that, like, we're all adults. This is not high school anymore. We don't see each other every single day. Like, you know, niggas got jobs. Niggas need to work. Niggas need to make bread. You know, like, it's just, that's something that should be mutually understood between both sides of the friendship, because some people be holding people to, like, unrealistic expectations, you know? That's where you're gonna clearly see a downfall. That's where you mess up. You also do have to be realistic, you know? Now, if you feel like your friend is not there for you, that's a different story. All that to say, value the friendships that also fill you. You know, you cannot be pouring into somebody's cup if nothing is being poured back into you. Let's just say you pop out for your friend's birthday every year and they never come to your birthday. They never celebrate your birthday. They never, you know? Like, I get it, people be busy or whatever, but like, if I'm going on my way to do whatever for your birthday and you can't make it to my birthday for whatever reason, at least make it up. At least take me out. At least, you know, something to make up for it. You know, if you're just like, oh, I can't make it, sorry. That's kind of crazy to me. Not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like I'll understand if somebody really can't make something for a valid reason. But if you don't even care that you're not coming or whatever, some questions, I mean, some eyebrows will be raised after that. Cause it's like, personally me, if I can't make it to a close friend's birthday and like they popped out to mine, I'm gonna want to make up for it. Cause there's no way, you know, like I'm gonna feel bad. Like I can't make it, but you know, we could do this. I'll take you out. We could, you know? So, but birthdays is always a thing where like people, a lot of people be falling out with their friends. Not even gonna lie. Like birthdays really be like, show you who really fuck with you. Not even gonna lie. Birthdays really show you who fuck with you for real. I take birthdays very serious, which is why I be trying to make it to almost all of my friends' birthdays. Like that's one thing about me. Like my birthday is serious, so I'm gonna take my friend's birthday serious, because I just feel like reciprocation is just not as understood as it needs to be in a friendship, you know? More of the story, when it comes to friends and you questioning if this is really your friend or not, do not ignore those red flags. If something does not feel right with you, if you feel like your boundaries are being crossed or whatever the case may be, that should tell you exactly what you need to know. If you do not feel right with certain things that are being done to you by somebody, voice that to them, talk to them, and if it's the same or this is just who they are as a person. And there's nothing wrong with not being friends with somebody anymore or not wanting somebody in your life anymore. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I feel like people be making it into like, oh, there's beef, oh, da-da-da. No, it's just, this is my life. I choose who's in my life. I choose who has access to me. I choose who I pour into. Like, you know, if I don't feel like this is benefiting me, if I don't feel like this is worth my time, my energy, my whatever, that's up to me. Like, and yes, it may hurt the other person because it's like, damn, but that doesn't mean we have beef. That does not mean, oh, I wish you the worst. And I just feel like just do what's best for you. And I feel like a lot of people be scared to do that because they feel guilty. And then the other person is always like salty about it. But at the end of the day, something that I've learned, you really got to put yourself first, bro. I've been a people pleaser my whole life. And yes, I guess I have like an aura that like attracts people to me because I am a people pleaser. But because at the end of the day, I would be uncomfortable with certain things, but because I'm making somebody else happy, it's like, okay, not anymore. I learned my lesson with that. Like, people really take advantage of you. I do that because I'm thinking it's gonna be reciprocated. 9 times out of 10, it's not reciprocated. Fuck, I look like doing something for somebody that can't even do half of the shit that I do for them. No, absolutely not. I still kind of struggle with voicing my boundaries without it being like, oh, I'm being too mean or too, like, I don't want it to give like, well, damn, because it's like, you're changing as a person. Like, how you, like, if you go from being a people pleaser, always trying to make people happy, to finally putting yourself first, to the people around you in your life, that is like a change. It's like, oh, like, I don't know this side of you, but it's like, well, get to know her because she's here and she's here to stay. Like, I am done putting people before myself. That's just the phase of life I'm in right now. And I honestly wish I would have been like that, but I'm happy I'm learning this now because I'm happier like this. Like, I get to do what I want to do when I want to do it, not because somebody else, I'm just very big on like reciprocation and putting myself first. Finally. And whoever doesn't understand that they not real. They not real. They don't deserve to even, like, people really need to understand that, like, sometimes you really do need to be selfish. You do. Because people will really walk all over you and drag you through the dirt. Literally. Like, we just not having that. Like, do you know who I am? Wait, because I just got my eyebrows done and the face is fake. It's eating right now. But yeah, y'all, I've went through a lot of trials and tribulations with friends, and right now I'm okay with whoever's in my corner. I love whoever loves me. I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I'm happy that whoever exited my life. Like, y'all do not need to be here. Y'all was here for a season and that season is expired. So I don't regret anything. Even relationships, like, everything is for a reason. Like, friends, I've learned a lot from them. It's taught me a lot, but now I know what's tea. Now I know what's up. Now I know how to move, move accordingly. My whole thing was, I always used to get like disappointed because I had high expectations for people, and I feel like I always tried to live up to the expectations that I have for other people to them. Like, I always wanted to always be I'm picking up every phone call, I'm attending every event, I'm doing this, I'm inviting you here, we going here, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, it don't be reciprocated. So it's like, it's really not even worth it. It's all about me. I did post something on Instagram today that was like, life tip, prioritize yourself. Baby, that's all I've been doing. I'm prioritizing myself, my health, my happiness before anybody. Yeah, I just went into a whole rant about friends. That's how I've been through it. I've been through the ringer when it comes to friends. Like, people just be so inconsiderate, and I can't stand an inconsiderate person. How do you not know what you're doing? Like, and it's one thing to not know, but if I tell you and you still do this, like, that's when it's like, all right, me, I don't even make it a thing. Like, I just distance myself. There's no beef. I know what's up now, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I just went to a whole rant about this one topic, and I just basically almost on my makeup. The other thing I wanted to talk about though was definitely self-confidence. Like, confidence, bigging up yourself, feeling like that girl, really just stepping into who you are as a person. And I mean, a lot of the things that I said goes hand in hand with like having the confidence, because once you really know yourself, you know your self-worth, you know who you are, you know what you're gonna tolerate and what you're not gonna tolerate, you know what boundaries you're gonna, you know your boundaries, you know what's too much for you, what you're okay with. And when you have confidence, baby, the aura, your energy, it speaks for itself. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna say I was ever like OD insecure, but everybody has insecurities. Like, everybody has insecurities. And my biggest thing was I used to care about what people think so much, and to an extent I still kind of do. Like, I feel like I will always kind of care about what people think because like I put myself on social media because I have like a platform or whatever, so I'm gonna always care about what people think, because I mean, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. But like, I don't want just straight backlash like that. I definitely do care about how people view me, but at the same time, it's like I used to hold on to like this perfect image of like what I wanted to be, how I wanted to be. Like, oh no, if I mess up, like I don't want to. Bro, I learned to like, life just gets easier when you stop caring, bro. When you stop caring and just accept things for what it is. That is my biggest lesson of 2024 that I've learned. When you accept things for what it is, life after acceptance is the best thing ever. Like, when you accept things for what it is, you don't have this wish to make it different. You don't have this urge to, oh well, I wish it. This is what it is. You gotta accept it. Once you accept it, okay, you might not like it, you know, you might have to, you know, go through a little period where you're dealing with whatever you have to accept, but once you accept it and you're not trying to change it, you're not trying to think, oh well, how can I, this is it. Especially when it comes to like friends and when it comes to whatever, when you accept something for what it is, it's just, you know, I know I'm talking about confidence right now, but I'm gonna just use like friends as an example right now. Once you accept somebody for who they are and you're not trying to have this image of who you want them to be, you won't have no expectations of, you won't get as disappointed anymore. You know, you won't feel as hurt, you won't be as hurt, you won't have the, you know, it won't hurt as much because you already accept it for what things are. Once you accept what it is, there's no more what you wishing it would be, or, you know, like, it's just, this is what it is and you gotta eat that. And y'all, I don't know, ever since I did that, life has just been so much better and easier. Like, I don't care to wish for this anymore. I don't stop getting hurt. I stop caring about certain things because it's like, this is what it is. And once you learn that this is what it is, you don't have no expectations anymore. There's no disappointment anymore. There's no crying. There's no just reality. And I feel like that's really the main thing with people. Like, they're not in tune with reality. Like, it's just a facade of what they want things to be. And it's like, you will never be content. You will never be happy. You will always get hurt and disappointed and whatever if you always have these expectations of whatever. Not even just people. If you have expectations of, like, for example, your lifestyle. Let's just say you want to have this big multi-million-dollar career, but if your every single day life does not lead to the steps of to build to that career, how will you ever get there? And then you can't be disappointed that you don't have that because you have to accept what your everyday life looks like. You know, like, once you just really learn to just take things for what it is, for all of the disappointment it goes away. I had to learn to accept family members for who they are and not who I wanted them to be. And ever since then, baby, I feel like that was the missing key to my life. Acceptance. You can want anything as much as you want, but if that's not what it is, that's not what it is. There's only but so many things you could change, you know? I feel like you really just gotta be real. Like, it's not impossible for certain things to happen, you know? Like, for example, the career example. Nothing is really impossible, but you just have to be realistic. You have to take the steps that you gotta put in the work. It can't just be like, oh, well, I want this, or I expect this to happen, or I deserve this. Baby, no, you don't deserve anything. But you earn it. Are you putting in the work, you know? I feel like I'm preaching right now. I'm really ranting, but I'm really talking my shit because I'm just letting y'all know what I've experienced when it came to when I really like had to accept people for who they are, accept things for what they are. Life got easier. So when it comes to confidence, if you accept how you look, if you accept who you are as a person, you're not gonna try to compare yourself to somebody else. You're not gonna try to, well, I wish I had this kind of hair. I wish I had this kind of body. I wish my face. Baby, you gotta accept what God gave you. Like, the confidence really starts when you really just stop caring about what people think, accept things for what they are. And you could, you know, you could obviously always change certain things. Like, you could go to the gym and get a body, baby. That's what I'm trying to do. But I can't be mad if I don't like my body. I'm not doing anything to change it, you know? Granted, yes, some people are born with blessed bodies, but you gotta accept that that wasn't you. And you gotta really put in the work. Like, everything is literally in your control. I feel like with the confidence thing, a lot of girls' confidence really do be like, fuck through it when it comes to like dealing with certain men, and that relying your confidence on how a man treats you is where you go wrong. That's literally where you go wrong because men are stupid. Like, not to say all men are the same because they're definitely not. There's great guys out there, okay? So the whole all niggas are the same, they're definitely not. Not all niggas cheat. Not all niggas are asshole. Like, y'all just gotta stop dating the same type of niggas in different bodies. Like, y'all be going after the same, you know? Switch up something, you know? But that's not the point in this video. I'm not gonna get into that. We could do a separate girl talk about like the dating life and all of that. We're not gonna really get into that in this video. But when it comes to really like confidence, if you're confident and you have that in you, first of all, a man is gonna see that and like respect that. Like, I feel like a man could tell when a girl is insecure and they take advantage of that. When a girl is insecure and they put the man above her whole life, like, men know when girls are insecure and they use that to their advantage. When a girl is confident and she know what the and she's standing on business, no man can ever alter how she feels about herself. Like, for example, if I was to get cheated on, I know it's not because of me. Like, I know, like, yes, I know that might cause some type of like questions, like, but I'm never gonna ask like, damn, is it me? No. I think I'm the whole package. Like, obviously I'm not perfect. I have a lot of things to work on and stuff, but if I was to get cheated on, baby, you're stupid. Like, that's on you. Also, when it comes to confidence, don't base how you feel about yourself on like anybody else. Not just men, but like how people view you, social media, Instagram, comparison. Comparison is really the thief of joy, bro. When you compare yourself, and I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing that social media is really like, it's hard to not do on social media. On social media, all you do is swipe and see people's lives and pictures and da-da-da. Like, it's hard with social media because social media makes everything so in your face. Like, this person just went on this trip, this person in the gym every day, they body look like this person posting pictures, like, social media makes it hard to not compare, but you really have to have a strong mind when you get to comparing, especially in relationships. Like, oh, this person did this, well, her boyfriend did this for her, so you Yo, you never know what goes on behind closed doors. That's one. Social media is not always the full story, you know? Social media is not always the full story. And I'm gonna tell you that myself because I post on social media and y'all do not know my whole life. Y'all literally do not even know probably half of what I went through in life. So I let y'all know what I want y'all to know, and so does everybody else. People show you what they want you to see. Don't always believe everything you see on social media. I'm not gonna say, I don't post fake stuff. Like, I'm not gonna fake something for social media. I personally do not do that. But y'all don't know everything either, you know? When it comes to confidence, you really gotta just love yourself. Wait, where's my lip liner? I hate this one. Whatever. But yeah, y'all, stop comparing yourself, accept things for what they are, be realistic and live in the now, live in the reality. And I really try to be like a very logical person. Like, I really try to not act and like think on like emotion. I am an emotional, sensitive girl, don't get me wrong. I'm a girl. Like, girls are emotional people. Like, we are very emotional. But I also have 9 brothers. I am one, and I have one sister. And she's not girly at all. I don't know if I would consider her a dyke, but like, I mean, she's gay. Like, she got married to a girl, like, you know, so I'm like the only like girly girl, you know, out of 10 siblings, like, and I'm the youngest. So yes, I am a girl. I'm very sensitive. I'm very, you know, but I really try to think like a nigga sometimes because niggas are logical. Like, men think logically. Well, not only y'all, some of y'all are really retarded and stupid. But, you know, men really think with logic and girls think with emotion. And I really just be trying to think like a nigga sometimes. Like, yes, this might hurt. Okay, yes, this might, you know, but shit it is what it is. That's how niggas think. It is what it is. Well, this is what it is. And, you know, take it to the chin. Girls, we like to cry about things. We like to be in our emotions. We like to, yeah, but why? Like, why do I? Like, but not because I never think like that. You know, when my monthly is about to come, baby, trust me, like, I be having my emotional days. But like, when it comes to like how I want to think and how I want to move and stuff, like, I really try to like tap into the logic, what makes sense, you know? And I think that's why, like, with this whole acceptance thing, for accepting things for what they are, that it really changed my life. I know I keep talking about it, but it really like just changed my view on everything. Like, it just made things so much easier. It made me stop hurting and stop getting disappointed by so many things. Like, I can't have this expectation of somebody if that's not who they are, especially when they show me time and time and time again of who they are. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Me feeling like I'm really the only girl sometimes just be like, hey, nah, I really gotta, but this is the way I am, this is the way I think, this is why I think the way I think. Like, things just need to make sense, and when they don't make sense, like, people be really hurting themselves by putting people on pedestals that they cannot fulfill. Like, why do you think this person is gonna do this and they have shown you every single time that they cannot? I don't know. You really just gotta think logically. This girl talk might be all over the place, but like, at the same time, I was really talking my shit. It's really how I feel. This is really like, you know, what be helping me. But all that to say, y'all, them fake friends, them questionable friends, have a second look. You really gotta analyze things. Come home and reflect, journal, talk to God, all of that. Like, I promise you, things will start to click and make sense. I don't know, I'm just going through this like transformation, this like transitioning phase in my life. Like, I fake been started it a little bit like a few months ago, but I'm still just like learning and like trying to like grow and mature in like such a drastic way from how I used to be. Y'all, I'm literally 23. I'm turning 24 in 6 months. Like, the kid games is over. And confidence is key, baby. So yeah, the fake friends, let them, you know. See, I was gonna talk about a little bit more topics in this video, but this video is kind of really long and I'm done getting ready. So I will be doing another girl talk. I'm gonna make this like a series. Like, I don't know what to call the series, but it's just gonna give like, you know, tea talk or whatever. I really be talking my shit with my friends and stuff, and I don't ever like film like me like getting into deep conversations with my friends or whatever. So we're gonna really start that. Definitely expect some more girl talks or whatever. Maybe sometimes I'll have some special guests, but yeah, that's pretty much tea. Cut them fake toxic friends off, okay? And know who you are, okay? Confidence, yeah, and accept things for what they are. Those are my main things for this whole video, okay? Makeup tea. Oh, I wish this was like forehead booming, but it's alright because I still look the fuck good. See, younger me used to be tight about my forehead, but now, baby, put some baby hairs, cover it up, and I'm still that. Who's telling me what? yeah, but I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down topics you guys want me to talk about and like, you know, future girl talks or whatever. But my camera battery is dying, so I'll see you guys in my next video.